God does not want people living off the government. Thessalonians 3:10 states, "The one who is unwilling to work shall not eat." Okay, you know how you guys love to accuse us of taking things out of context? Christians love using this verse as if it's an argument against food stamps, but it's not. This is not even about poor people. It's about lazy people. In the Bible, this was Paul scolding a bunch of early Christians who thought that Jesus was going to come back any minute now, so there's no need to waste your time on this earth with doing things like work. They weren't struggling, they were lazy and entitled and just waiting for the rapture buffet to begin. Paul wasn't writing economic policy. He was basically saying, stop mooching off your friends while you're waiting for the apocalypse. And even then, Paul did not encourage people to starve these people out. He just wanted them to take some personal responsibility for their lives. He was not talking about sick people. He was not talking about elderly people. He was not talking about the disabled. He wasn't even talking about people who couldn't find work. He was talking about people who had jobs, who quit them, who were just being lazy and hanging out until they got their golden staircase into the clouds. So when modern Christians use that verse to cheer on hunger, what they're really doing is they're twisting their scripture to show that they don't need to have empathy for their fellow man. Now let's be honest, Jesus fed thousands of people without checking their work status or their bank accounts to see how much money they had. He didn't care about any of that. If you want to quote scripture, how about using something in context that Jesus actually said, like Matthew 25:35. "For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in." Or how about Proverbs 14:31? "Whoever oppresses the poor taunts their maker. Whoever is kind to the needy honors him." The Bible is pretty clear about feed the poor, take care of the sick, love thy neighbor. But American Christianity is more like, you should starve your neighbor until they learn a lesson and get off their ass and get a job. That's not faith. It's moral theater. It's cruelty dressed up like righteousness. If your gospel needs starving people to prove that it works, then it doesn't work. Maybe it was never meant to be a test for the poor. Maybe it was meant to be a test for people like you who have things, and you failed, all while quoting scripture. I do want to send a heartfelt thanks out to Christians like you, though, for constantly reminding me why atheists are much better people.